The first part of the Savate training is the warm-up and the stretching. We're going to start by the warm-up by jumping rope for about 3 minutes, but we can be jumping for 3, 5 or 12 minutes according to the level of stamina we want to reach. You can jump on both legs, on one foot to the other, forward, back, even on the side. Most of the time, in my regular classes, we jump about for 3 to 5 minutes. Okay, now we are going to start the stretching by itself. So you follow me. We're going to try to extend the body to the maximum, working on the tip of the shoe. Extend the arm, trying to reach the ceiling. Make sure you walk on the top of your toes. Okay, relax. Okay, you spread the legs. Try to reach the floor with the hands. You don't push hard, you don't try to extend too much, just trying to reach the floor to your own level. If it's too easy, bring the foot closer together. Right there. From this position, take the squat position. The foot parallel. Breathing, relaxed. All stretching exercises must be done by first relaxed, never push too hard, and breathing. The breathing is very important. Now we're going to sit down, bring the left leg, bend it, and we're going to stretch the upper thigh of the left leg. For the most flexible among us, we can, like Melinda, just leading back to the floor. Still breathing, relaxed. Never push too hard. Now we're going to stretch by keeping the left leg the way it is. We're going to stretch the right leg. Keep the head up. Right now we're stretching the back, the lower back, and the back of your legs. Now we're going to change. Bend the right leg. Keep the left leg straight and stretch the upper thigh of the right leg. More you lead back, more you're going to feel the stretch on your thigh. That's what we're looking for right now. Still breathing, relaxed. Stretch the left leg. Never push too hard. Never try to overstretch. When you start to feel the pain, that's where you have to stop and keep this position. Every movement of stretching has to be done relaxed. Now we're going to sit down on both legs and stretch the both upper thighs of the left and right leg. Again, for the most flexible among us, we can just go all the way down. Still breathing and relaxed. Very good exercise here. for the fouetté, the whip kick that we're going to see in the next tape. Now we're going to stretch the left foot by doing little twist from the inside to the outside, and we do the reverse from the outside to the inside. Even if the shoe protects the ankle, it's still necessary to stretch the foot sometimes. Now we're going to switch to the other foot. Every exercises have to be done at least 30 seconds each. Now we're going to stretch the Achilles tendon. The chest against the knee, flat foot on the floor, and push forward and still keep the foot flat on the floor until you feel a pressure on the Achilles tendon. Those feet stretching will avoid many injuries. Now, from this position, we're going to lead back. This is a preparation for later on the split. Again, we go back to the maximum, and when we start to feel the pain, we just stop and we keep this position. Still relax and breathing. This is the part that we're going to stretch right now. Now we're going to switch and we're going to stretch the left Achilles tendon. As you notice it, if you do it correctly, more you push forward to the knee and more you're going to feel it. Now we lead back the right leg. Still relaxed, still breathing. Again, the breathing is extremely important. Total decontraction, muscular decontraction. Now we're going to sit down, join the feet together and do the triangle stretch. You can hold your feet together with your hands, or you can push your knee to the floor with the other hand or both hands. Now we're going to stretch the shoulders. Very good exercise that I picked up from my gymnastic teacher. Always worked very well for me. And very good for the boxers too. Especially before a bag workout or even shadow boxing. Stretching the shoulder is an exercise that we never do enough. So now we're going to stretch the shoulder forward. One knee on the floor, one leg back. And we do some little extension. Try to extend the arm, to reach as far as possible with the hands. We stand up. Okay, still relaxing. Extend the arm, spread the legs. turn to the right and stretch the right leg. Keep head up and the back as flat as possible. Now you're going to feel right away the stretch to the leg and the back. Stand up, extend again, turn to the left, and now you're going to stretch the left leg. Again, keep the head up, total muscular decontraction, and still breathing. Up to the center, same thing. Try to keep the back flat. And try to put your hands between the legs as far as behind as possible. You can join both legs with the hands and help yourself to go pushing down a little bit further. See, you feel the back. That's good. Now you're going to twist. And with the left hand touching the right leg, and with the right hand touching the left leg. Very good exercise for the lower back. If it's too difficult, you just try to reach the knee, and if it's very easy, you try to reach the feet. Relax again. Now we're going to stretch the neck. We're going to the right, to the left, like doing circle with your head. Try to keep the shoulders on a place. Just trying to move the head and the neck. Left to the right and right to the left. Forward and back. Now step by step, right, back, left, forward, right, back, forward, left. Also this exercise to avoid to pull a neck muscle, which is very inconvenient. Again, each exercises have to be done at least 30 seconds each. Okay, relax. Again. Now we're going to do the cat stretch. Flat back, then round. Flat back, head up, and round. Flat back, and round. Flat back, and round. Okay, relax the four members. Twist the wrist. All those little details to avoid stupid injuries. We're going to stretch the right shoulder again by putting the arm behind the head, and with the left arm pulling the elbow down. Then switch and stretch the left shoulder. From the inside, put the right arm around your neck and push the right elbows with the left arm, and the opposite. Okay. Jump on a place again, relax the arms and the legs. Hands on the hips, knee up. You're going to extend the right leg, extend the point of the shoe, and try to stay 2 seconds. Left leg, 1, 2. We're going to switch. Right leg, knee up, point the shoe, 1, 2. Switch again. Left leg up, knee up, point the shoe, 1 and 2. On the side, right leg, point the shoe, 1, 2. For the best among us, we have to stay at least 5 or 10 seconds. But for the beginners, 2 seconds will be good. 1, 2, 3. Good. 1, 2, 3. We switch. Again, 1, 2, 3. We switch. Always keep the legs straight as possible and the point of the shoe straight. Switch on, jump on a place. Always between hard exercise, jump on a place to relax the arms and the legs. Now we're going to put the hands on the hips and do twist. To the right, to the left, and to the left, to the right. Still with the hands on your hips. Okay, that's good. You have to keep your shoulder on the plan when you do it, not moving the shoulders. Now we're going to lay on the stomach. Okay, extend the arm and we bring the left leg to the right, straight, and the opposite, the right leg to the left. And you're going to feel on your back the stretch. A very good exercise here. Try to keep the chest against the floor as much as possible. If you feel your bones cracking, don't worry, it's absolutely normal. You just put them to the right place right now. Okay, now you stand up. Okay, so you bend the right leg and put the left leg over, put the right leg above your left leg and twist to your left. Now you're going to stretch the bottom part of your left leg and the right side of your back. Now you're going to switch the other side. Same thing. Again, at least 30 seconds. Here we're going to do it a little bit shorter. When you're going to practice on your own, you're going to try to do it at least 30 seconds. Here a classic but very good stretch exercise. One more time. Stretch to the left. And stretch to the right. We'll lead back on the floor. Bring the right knee up. And we're going to, by keeping the left leg straight to the floor, pull the right knee to the chest, then to the floor on the right side, still keeping the left leg straight to the floor. I'm going to stretch on the side, then extend the right leg completely and try to reach at least a 45-degree angle on the floor with both legs. Again, total muscular decontraction, still breathing and not pushing too hard to the extreme limits. We're going to switch now. We're going to pull the left knee against the floor and then extend the left leg until reaching at least the 45-degree angles on the floor. Again, we jump on the place, relax the legs and the arms. And by still jumping, we're going to bring the left knees and the right knees to the chest. On the side. Still jumping, we're going to try to touch the butt with both of the feet and the knee to the chest. For the best among us, we'll try to do it at least 15 times each motion. For the best among us, again, we try to jump and touch, reach both feet together with the hands. It's not necessary for a beginner to do these exercises, but you can try to do it. I know you can do it. You don't have to do as many, but you can jump and try to do 1 and later on 2 and 3. Those exercises are done for the jumping savate kicks. Now this is an exercise for 2 partners. One of them is on the floor, left leg straight. The partner is going to try pick up the right leg and do the split on the floor, trying to touch the floor with the right leg, pushing forward the chest. See? And now your partner is trying to push forward, and you are going to try to pull forward yourself to push forward. And you see, as next time, the second time is going to be easier. So while your partner is pushing your leg, you try to resist. Again, 30 seconds each motion. And you have to do that with both legs, of course. Now we're going to take the same position as we did before. Very classic, the preparation for the split. 1 foot flat on the floor, a 45-degree angle with the left leg, and the right leg straight with the point stretched to the maximum. In the correct position, you switch. Again, it's not necessary to pull too hard or to try to go down too much to avoid injuries. Just when you feel pain, try to stay 30 seconds breathing, keep this position. Then you can stand up, walk a little bit, and do 1 more time. You're going to realize that after 2 or 3 times doing the same exercise, 30 seconds each motion, walk for about 1 minute and do it again. You're going to go down more and more, and pretty soon you're going to be able to improve a lot your stretching abilities. But the secret, if there is one secret, is total muscular decontraction. Okay, never push too hard beyond your limits, and breathe. Breathing is extremely important. Now with the toe up, we go left and right. Still, the other leg, the foot flat on the floor. Now we're going to stretch the split, classic split. If you don't reach the floor, don't worry. It's not necessary to split to be a good kicker. But if you can stretch and do the split, it's even better. We can do more, can do less. But again, I repeat, it's very important that you understand that. It's not necessary to be extremely flexible to be a good saboteur. A fancy things as cut by their director. You don't have to do that either to be a good saboteur, but it's at the request of our director. Anyway, front split, head up. As you see, you try to keep the back as flat as possible, and from this position, after left and right stretching on your hand, okay, still in total muscular decontraction. To the left, to the right. Now you try to circle with the body to the right, to the left, and vice versa, to the left, to the right. And try again to keep the back as flat as possible. Now a partner can help you for the best against among us to push and try to make you reach the floor with the chest and keep your back as flat as possible, and if possible by pushing the lower back. You can control by just telling your partner more or less. Lateral stretch for the same position. Very important when you're done with the stretching exercises, when you're going to stand up after that, going slow, okay, make sure that you're comfortable. Alright, again, jumping on a place, relax the legs and the arms. Stretching from ballet that we use in Savate. We use a bar. We're going to do the front stretch with both legs. We're going to alternate, stretch to the front and to the back, just with a straight leg. Again, you have to, for this kind of stretch, like ballet dancing, you have to have the leg absolutely straight to the point, up to the hip. Lateral on the side, from the inside to the outside, stretching by doing what we call balancé, swings, pendulum. Again, the leg straight and the point of the shoe always straight. You try to keep the body as straight as possible, not lead back too much. Now on the side, like a side kick position, you're going to do the same stretching, but this time the point of the shoe in, like you are going to kick with the heel. Now we can put one foot on a bar, point the shoe with a flat back and the chest against the knee and the head up. We're going to stretch the right leg. Left leg now. Same thing. The bar is probably one of my favorite stretching exercises. Now we're going to lose the hip. Put one foot on the bar and move in and out the hip, forward and back, keeping the support leg straight. And you can help yourself by having one hand on your hip and move forward and back. Put one foot on the side, and you can also try to work the split from this position. Hold yourself with the bar and go down. Same thing with the other leg. Very classic exercise from Savate. Very good exercise also for the fouetté, the whip kick. We're going to open the hip with the hand. We're going to bend the leg, take the knee in your hand, and to open the hip to the maximum, point the knee up. Notice at the point of my shoe, and open by doing some pulling. Now we're going to work the chassé. For the chassé, the side kick, the same thing. We try to put the knee up to the chest, to the opposite shoulder, by pulling the feet with the hand. We're going to do that about 15 times each leg, 15 times for the round kick, 15 times for the side kicks. Very classic exercise. Open the hip to the maximum, knee pointing forward, and doing swinging with the leg. Point the shoe, round kick position, the knee doesn't move, stay on the same position, you don't try to cross the center line. Only the foot move forward and back, only the foot. Side kick position, knee up and extend, and fake hitting with the heel an imaginary opponent. You do circle with the knee this time, knee up, extension, knee up, extension. Those exercises has to be done at least 1 minute each. So now we're going to work some abdominal exercises. Very classic here. Just what we call also balancé, up and down with the feet, lay down on the back, hands underneath of your back, not too high, just up and down. 1 minute each again, at least. Bring the knee together, hands behind the head, and reach the knees with the forehead. Crunches. One foot on the floor, the other foot above the knee, left and right, touching the knee with the left and right elbow. You switch again, same thing. It's important to have good abs for all martial arts anyway, and for Savate also. The point of the shoe to the stomach, even with abs, still hurt. Now we're going to do some jackknives. Okay. Relax. Push-ups is also a part of the training. With both hands on the floor, classical push-ups. Push up with one hand. You switch. There is many variation to do the push-ups. We can also use chairs. Okay, now we're going to relax and we're going to do squats, up and down. If you can do this exercise about 20 times, it's pretty good. Non-stop, 20 times, up and down, it's pretty good. Now if you can do 50 times, you can consider yourself as being good, very good. Okay, now this is an exercise for balance on one leg and strength. One partner is going to hold your leg and move you around the place for about 30 seconds to 1 minute, moving forward, moving back, to the left or to the right, And the only thing you can do is try to follow the person who will pull your legs or push your legs for not losing your balance. Very good exercise for the strength and for the support leg. And we switch to the other leg. This concludes our tape on stretching and conditioning, and I look forward to train with you on my other Savate tapes.